Hi everyone, my name's Dannydear. Join me for a chill chat as I speed build this warm and cozy house at 23 Eucalyptus Lane in San Sequoia. So this build is available now in the gallery. Just search for my EA ID or the lot name. So first, let me introduce myself. I'm Dan, and I'm currently new here in the Sims 4 community. And I just started playing Sims 4 around June 2024, and it felt nostalgic because I used to play Sims 1 back in the day. And when I found out that Sims 4 is free, I immediately downloaded it, and ever since I've been very hooked and addicted to it. So, right now I'm just working on the roof, and roofing sometimes can be hard for me or like tricky. I've never know what to put first, but I managed to make it work. Other than that, I'm very satisfied of how the roof came out to be. So, more about me. I'm currently a medical student in the Philippines, and I like watching anime, and my favorite color is blue. So, playing Sims really brings out my creativity, and I used to have a lot of custom content before, but now I've been playing a more of a vanilla game. I mean, there's something satisfying about uploading builds to the gallery without the modded tag. It makes me feel happy that I was able to afford all those packs. Well, not all, but like most of the expansion packs. Alright, so back to the build. I'm working on the front porch now, and I'll be adding some extra roof for the front porch. Just so you know, I struggled a bit with the wallpaper of this house. Like I really had to. I did take time to think of what kind of wallpaper that I'll put, but eventually I liked it. Like the outcome, I really liked the combination of the wallpapers that I chose. So when I first started playing Sims 4, I actually used outdoor doors for bedrooms and bathrooms. I was really such a bad builder. I really don't know what to do with the when I first started playing Sims 4. But when I watched YouTube builders, they really helped me improve my building skills. Especially one of my inspiration is Mr. Olkan. His builds are so creative and impressive, especially with the way how he uses tool mod by Twisted Mexi. Well, I actually didn't know how to use tool mod before, and I only downloaded tool mod. I didn't know that you also have to download the Better Build By. So I really had to research on that. And another big inspiration is Griffy, Gryphi. It's kind of like stuck in my head, honestly. She's actually the reason why I got inspired to make this speed build in the first place. Honestly, without her, I won't be making this speed build. I actually fixed the chimney, and fun fact, since I live in the Philippines, I never had a chance to use a chimney in real life. I'd love to experience sitting by a warm fire someday, but for now, my Sims will have to enjoy it for me. So, moving on to the landscaping, which is one of the hardest things for me to learn. Second to the roofing, I use mostly debug items and resize them to fit my vision. I also rely on mods like Tool Mod and Better Build by Twisted Maxi. You should also check his other mods. I actually also downloaded some of his mods for gameplay. And mods really make life easier in Sims. Oh my god, look at these sunflowers from Cottage Living. They're so adorable. I just really had to include them. So by the way, how long does it take for you guys to build a complete house in Sims 4? Let me know in the comments down below. For me, actually, it takes me around 2 to 4 hours, depending on the size of the house. This build actually took me like 3 hours, and the screen record file ended up being 30 gigabytes. So I was like, should I still continue this? Because it's taking too much space on my computer, and it's like I don't have any space left to render this video. I actually asked my boyfriend if I should continue, but he said but he still encouraged me to keep going. After my first 2 attempts didn't work, yes, this is my third attempt, and I was actually using QuickTime Player to record, but it takes up so much space, so probably switch to OBS after this video. However, the video quality is kind of questionable. Like, it's like a ripped from a pirated CD or a very low quality video, honestly. So right now I'm just adding some trees, some rocks, some grass, and some like trash can and mailbox for the Sims that's gonna live here. This house is actually a 2 bedroom, one for the couple and one for the child, and it's kind of small. I don't know if you can say it's small. It's kind of like actually big. But right now we are moving to the interior of the house. So as I've said, this house is designed for a couple with a baby. I'm actually using base game flooring for this and figuring out the layout of the rooms. I'm a bit obsessive about plants clipping through the wall, so I try to fix them most of the time. Even though that I know I can cover them, it still bothers me, and call it a little bit of OCD, but it really bothers me. So as you can see, you can see me adjust the trees so that it won't clip through the walls. So I'm actually figuring out what or how the rooms will connect, and where the restroom or the bathroom, or where I'll put the bathroom. Now we're doing the kitchen, and I'm actually using the Home Chef Hustle stuff pack. The items there are so good, and I actually love cooking in The Sims, even though the menu takes forever to load. Especially that started when I actually got the cottage living. The menu the for cooking became so laggy, but eventually, like, it takes forever to load. But of course, you play Sims, so you have to tolerate it. So right now we are moving to the living room. So sometimes I jump from one area to another when building, but don't worry, I'll eventually clutter up the kitchen. So I use sofa from the Parenthood, and I'm pretty sure I changed its swatch to a brown or like green tone. You'll see it later. So I also added a fireplace from Growing Together to keep things cozy. Some bookshelves from the book note kit. Actually, the book note kit is actually one of my favorite kits in the game. I've always been using the book note kit ever since I got it, and they are my favorite. Literally, really love the book note kit. For the foyer, I initially wanted to use the Get Famous mirror with the ring light, but I ended up using the one from Spa Day instead, because I was actually lazy to use the tool mod to adjust the height of the mirror from Get Famous. And I was also stressing because I really wanted to finish it immediately, because the gigabytes are piling up, and if there's no more storage in my computer, probably I won't be able to render this video or even upload this to YouTube. So I was really stressing. I didn't actually put time to think of a story in this build. I actually do put like, when I actually build, I think of a story for the family who's going to live in this house. Like, are they a painter? Are they a chef? Something like that. So I didn't have time to think of all of those, because I was really wanting to finish. I was like in a challenge, like 30-minute build challenge. But obviously, I still tried my best to make it look beautiful, or make it look presentable. I honestly, I really cringe when I placed the door beside the foyer. That's where the entrance to the primary bedroom is. So it's kind of a little awkward, so I'm sorry if it's not that good. Yeah. Now, oh, speaking of favorites, I'm also obsessed with the Everyday Clutter Kit. It's actually perfect for piling up empty spaces. And pro tip, if you don't know what to put in a corner, just add some plant and everything will fall into place. Literally, if you feel like there's something missing, it's probably the plant. So right now I'm cluttering the kitchen, as I told you that I will clutter it later, and I'm just figuring out where to put, or what to put and where to put it. Now I'm almost going to move for the laundry and the laundry kit. Laundry, is this a kit? No, this is a laundry stuff pack. So basically the laundry, I'm really not fond of it. I love playing laundry, but only for the first, like, first part. Like, I don't like it in the long run. Like, I really forget to do the laundry, and the clothes just pile up everywhere. I'll probably need a lot of laundry machines or washing machines to to clean all the laundry that's been left lying around. But other than that, yeah, I do enjoy playing laundry day, but just for a short amount of time, not very long. So as you can see, I placed the door for the primary bedroom. And I'm just doing the bathrooms, the swatches, and the tiles, changing the wallpaper for the foyer, and adding some design so that it won't look so plain or washed up. So this is the baby bedroom, or what you call it, like the infant room. Yeah, I think it's the infant room. And I also placed a bathroom inside the infant room. You can also change it if the infant became a teenager. You can change the room to so that it could suit the teenager. Yeah, so I'm just fixing the kitchen. I actually removed that accent table and replaced it with a chest so that the resident of this house can increase their logic and play with each other. Oh, I think I forgot to put some video game console on the TV. I guess you'll just have to add that yourself. But it looks so nice. The living room's so nice. Oh, I love that rug from Laundry Day. I always use that rug whenever I do the laundry in Sims. I always choose that rug. Oh, I'm actually looking for the mermaid portrait. I actually told to myself that whenever I am going to build, I will use the mermaid portrait to show that I built this, but it doesn't mean that I really built it. I mean I built it, but it doesn't mean that I'm claiming that whenever you see a mermaid portrait that I built it. It's just for me. So if you want to, sorry for the train. If you want to entertain my delusional, feel free to do so. So I'm just doing the bathroom. Oh, I used the toilet from Snow Escape, and I'm cluttering it up. For I also would copy and paste this to the other bathroom, but I'll save the wallpaper of the infant bathroom and the tiles for the infant bathroom so that it won't be entirely the same. So now I'm doing the infant room. Before I had Growing Together, I used CC for the changing table of the baby. And I copied, and yeah, like that's one of the technique that I actually use. I just copy and paste the restroom so that it would save time and effort. Oh, one of the problems that I haven't tested. I have what? I'm sorry, I don't know how to speak in English. Just kidding. So one of the problems that I think you might have problem is the functionality of this build. I haven't actually played tested it, but I think it's still functional. If it's not, just kindly edit it. I'm sorry. So I'm just putting some benches on the porch so that when people arrive and you're not yet home, they can still wait on the bench. I'm just fixing some stuff and adding some curtains to the living room. I was actually struggling what kind of curtains that I will be using in the living room and the kitchen, but I just copied the ones that I used from the bedroom and the infant room. So one of the reasons why I wanted to do a YouTube video, because I don't have any friends that would play Sims with me. in my like circle of friends, they don't actually play games because what they always do is study. Which I should be doing right now, but of course I value my sanity. Because if I study non-stop, that would really literally take away my joy of studying, and I'll probably feel burnt out. So now that we're on the backyard, I just wanted to have lots of activities, like having a grill, a mini garden, a bonfire, and even a flower arranging table, and some basketball court from City Living. Oh, City Living! I love playing in City Living, and building apartments is actually like a lot easier than building a full-on house. And I think for the next video I'll probably build apartments from San Sequoia. And as you can see, I'm struggling what else I can put in the backyard, because I really want to have lots of activities for the family to enjoy in this house. And I'll probably next video I'll try a Taglish type of voiceover, but nonetheless English is kind of tiring, but it's kind of beneficial for me because it also serves as a practice. Anyway, I'm just adding some ceiling lights. These are from Desert Lux and Modern Lux kit. Their ceiling lights are really stunning. And finally, I'm just adding some final touches of this build. So like adjusting the light and removing the ceiling lights. Oh, I actually forgot to put the wardrobe in the primary bedroom, so I'm just doing that now and adding some plants to make it seem that it's full. I actually removed the portrait and replaced it with a mirror, and I added the suitcase from Love Struck so that the couples who will live here will have a sexy time with each other or do some role playing with each other. So I'm in the infant's room now, which has an orange theme with bookshelves and experiment tables for when the baby grows up to a kid. And I hope you enjoyed this build and our chat. If you like this video, please give this a thumbs up, Let me know what you think in the comments, and probably I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. Bye. Enjoy some screenshots of the house.